Morning, Shay.
What a rude awakening indeed.
Yes, playing with the fume.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what time is it?
Summertime.
Summertime. Monday, 8 o'clock. It must be Destiny Hour with Paul. Hello, wherever you are around the world, around the country. Saying hi, live from Johannesburg, South Africa. Taking your questions on anything in this life, big, small or silly. The idea is to help, guide or predict for people. It's a God-given talent, so it's my way of reaching around the world and trying to help or advise. So I'm a psychic, guidance counsellor, life coach. Taking your questions is my daughter Shay. Say hello.
Hello.
Say it nicely.
Hello.
That's Shay. She never finished her education, so she can't... Shay? What?
I will cry.
She had a cheap dad, I think. That's what it was, eh?
And he is English. So.
Is he? English?
From Liverpool, no less.
Really? From Liverpool?
Terrible person.
Really? So, we are taking your questions. The idea is to help you. See? If indeed somebody crying out for help, why don't you share us? Maybe we can help, particularly this time of year, still tender, and with Valentine's Day on the horizon, a lot of people feel lonely and neglected, underloved, undervalued, under. So we understand. See how I wrapped that up, Shay? Tied it, knitted it together. I'm good at knitting. No. Anyway, that's enough about me. Rambling. I'm looking at the computer there, Shay. Is that a plug hole that you've got on there?
It's a compass.
There's a compass. Looks like a plug hole from here. It's a compass. So it's going south. No.
It's your adverts. It's a compass that's spinning and it says seeking guidance.
Can people see it?
Yeah. Well, when we run the ad, they can't see it now because
Oh, they can't see it now.
this is something completely separate.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's a lot of blackness on the screen. Is it working?
Yes, it's working.
Huh. We had a lot of...
We've got a lot of people watching us. Actually.
Really?
Lots of questions.
Hello,
coming
people.
through, so.
Better cross my T's and dot my I's. Yeah, and do this a lot. Hello. Anyway, it's enough. I'm rambling. Sorry, folks. Any questions? Or just people watching?
Lots of questions. So let's get...
Should we start?
That would be ideal.
Then I'm going to open the shop. Shop's open.
Okay, starting off with Facebook. Krista May says, hello, good evening. I hope all is well. Can you please advise if my dad should rent the shop? I'm worried it will put too much stress on the family. Thank you.
Should he rent the shop? Krista May, hello baby. Nice to hear from you. Should he rent the shop? No. And it's going to upset him. The time isn't right. And I don't know if he's doing it impulsively. The time's not right. We need another, till April. Another 3 months, babe. Then we can reconsider this. As the weather starts to get better in your part of the world, okay, then we can look at this. Dissuade him at all costs. But for now, it's not the right time. Okay.
Next question is from our good friend Abel, who says, hello Paul, good evening. Can I have a health reading for 2023 this year at the moment? Thanks and blessings.
Hello, Abel. Health. Okay, there is circulation problems. I'm getting particularly your feet. Okay, so I don't know, because you're in the chair, whether you need stimulation. But I'm getting that sensation, in particularly the left foot. Okay, that's driving me nuts. So you got to do your exercises, anything you can to move or manipulate yourself. You've got to have more water, Abel. Awareness is on water, and also, as I say, that foot of yours is killing me. And I know you can't feel it, but it's killing me. So, circulation, very, very important. If you don't, then I'm worried it's going to be a little bit more serious. Okay, Abel, but followed my advice. I can see it being okay, your health.
Okay, going to quickly move over to YouTube. Next question is from Eliza, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I wonder if you could give me advice on finding healing and support about lack of support and communication with my mother. She says she's open to go to therapy, but she behaves oddly. I feel like there wouldn't be much change anyway, and I wonder how I could heal from all these issues if it takes my relationship with myself and others, and I'd like to use my gifts to grow. Thank you."
Okay, Elise, God bless you for wanting to try to change and trying, deal with the past issues. If you take your mum, I'm afraid it's going to open up scars, and they're not going to heal. They're not going to heal. So, from that point of view, it's not good to have kind of mum and daughter therapy. It's not good, because mum is not open to change. She's open to the moaning side of things. She's not open to change. So it would be better if she went on her own to deal with her own issues, and you on your own to deal with your issues, if that's something. But coming together, it's just going to be an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare. And we can't fix the past, Elise, but we can fix ourselves now. So, you've got to understand that. And what good is it going to be if somebody apologizes just because you need to hear it? It's going to make no difference to your life. Heal yourself. You go to therapy, okay? And deal with yourself. Once you are fixed, then you can spread your light. Okay? You're worth investing in for your therapy. But, to sit down with your mother, who's caused too much in your life, is going to haunt you, and it's going to resurrect the scars if you're both together, and it's going to end up not being fixed. But I think you need to make an appointment one or other time so we can talk more. Okay.
Next question is from Lisa, who says, "Hello from the UK. If drawn to me, would love a message, please."
From the UK. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to I think you're a little bit anxious. Not for me to answer, but I think waiting for answers from something. Okay, the timing isn't right. So if you are thinking of moving or advancing in your career, or you need to wait a little bit more. before the next move. So patience is being tested, okay? And what I want you to understand is stop thinking of the issues now, what you've got and all the stuff on your shoulders and in your head. Stop that now, okay? See beyond that, because this is only fleeting, this period of nonsense that you're going through. Don't be, drop your guard, okay, and just be for now. Things are going to change, but you need some information or some advice or guidance or something to happen in order for you to progress. I feel like I'm rambling, okay, but I think you know what I mean. Nice to see you, Liz.
Next question's from Rayhan, who says, hello Paul, I was harassed in public transport by these two women today. What did they want from me?
Rayhan. Oh, this, okay. Harassed. It's the strangest thing, Rayhan. When young women are together and they're just playing the fool and they want your attention, it can come across as being picked on or bullied in some way. They took it as an opportunity to, I don't want to say tease you, but to get your attention. It came across as teasing, I know that. What you are to do is to take it as a form of flattery. They wanted, the one at least, I think the longer hair, the one with the longer hair, she wanted your phone number. That's what it was about. But it came across as though you were being teased. So they didn't do it right. But they fancied you.
Okay, next question is from Didizile, who says, hello Paul and good evening. Nice to see you again. Hope that you're doing well. There's a fight that's happening at my husband's work. When is it going to stop?
Do. Hello, baby. Oh, okay, it's quite serious actually. Somebody has to leave because somebody is very, very wrong in the fight, and it's going to take management or the boss to step in, and I think he's reluctant to step in. If he does, somebody is going to be walking out. Okay. To answer your question, my feeling is for peace to happen, somebody has to leave. Anything next 2 months, within that time period, if the atmosphere gets so intolerable, well then something needs to be done, some kind of intervention. But let your husband, any advice, let him stay. I don't believe he's in the wrong. I think the other party are playing with testosterone and I'm the man and all that sort of nonsense. Okay, tell your husband to try it, ignore as much as possible, because I think that party's going to leave.
Next question.
Pepsi. Hold on, Shay. Why are you working me?
We've got a lot of questions. Next question is from Presh, who says, hi everyone, please let me know if the house is worth fighting for.
The house. Hello, Presh. Is it worth fighting for? It's very easy to give up. I understand, because it's tiring. And I think the inclination is that you want to give up. But I do think you need to persevere. But you know, I don't want it to be the only thing that you think of, because it's going to upset you no end. If you can truly live without feeling guilty or angry that you never got the house, if you can truly feel free from that, then you can leave it. But I don't think you can. But I think you should persevere, because I don't want you to beat yourself up. Okay? Persevere, but not that's your only focus. Is that George?
Probably. Next question. Annabelle. Hi Paul, hi Shay, Happy New Year, hope all is well. Can you please tell me if Juan and I will get pregnant this year? Please and thank you.
Annabelle, hello baby. Hello baby. Shouldn't have said that.
We skipped someone, so we'll go back just now.
Annabelle and Juan. Ooh. Yeah. That's the quick answer. Yeah, you are. The prime time I've got is May, and I think you're going to announce in June that you're pregnant. So you can still practice between now and February. Lots of practice. Okay, but not February, May. Between now and May. Practice lots. Okay, but May, I think there's something significant about May, particularly in the dates aspect. So whether it's a grandfather's date or anniversary of some kind, I think that's significant. So the answer is yes. Okay. Hope you like boys.
Next question.
I don't like boys.
Anyway.
Sick of boys.
Right.
Boys everywhere.
Dad.
Everywhere you go. Oh, sorry.
Tabasleen says, hi Paul and Shay, thank you for your guidance. Would I get a pay rise anytime soon this year?
Tabasleen, hello. Yes, you will. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know when your tax year ends. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's after or around about March, when I think it's the new tax year for some reason. But the answer is yes. Hang in there. Okay. You are going to have an increase. So you can buy pizza in the middle of the month. That's nice, eh? That's always a sign of wealth, as far as I'm concerned. You can buy pizza in the middle of the month.
Okay, jumping over to Instagram. Brittany says, hi Paul and Shay, do you see when my mother will get her new house? She's currently in the process of getting one. She's getting her old one torn down and a new one replaced through this program from a hurricane. It's been a couple of years because of COVID and all. She's met with some inspectors already.
Okay, Brittany. Well, that's positive, I know. Okay, Brittany, 9 came up twice. Okay, so I was thinking September. It's not, that's too long. Okay, firstly, it's only going to take 6 weeks to put up the house. Because in the States, you don't use bricks, mortar. So it takes 6 weeks to build, from start to finish. Okay, it's going to be, I've got to say, in the next 9 weeks. So they're going to be breaking ground pretty soon. They may even break ground end of this month, touching February. So I think she's going to have a house pretty soon, Brittany. It is time. I agree.
Next question is from Amir, who says, hi, I hope you guys are doing good. When will Q reach out to me again?
Q. Amir, hello. Fours came up even before the cards. Okay, they're going to reach 4. Can you believe it? Okay. I'm going to say within the next 4 weeks, within that time period. Okay, do not be surprised if it's 4 days. But 4 is very significant. I've got a feeling there's a bit of excitement settling into the new year and the new routine. So that maybe that's one of the issues. But within 4 weeks.
Next question is from Dukunden, who says, hi Paul, my love life is confusing me. Can you tell me if I'm making the right choices?
Name?
Dukunden.
Jukundan. There. White people are terrible with foreign names. Jukunde. It's good. Hello. Love life is in a mess, and
my love life is confusing me. Can you tell me if I'm making the right choices?
You are making the right choices, but you are forgetting one vital ingredient. Just one little ingredient. Do you want to know what that is? Love. Love. Now you need to start falling in love. Okay, you know, a lot of people, a lot of girls have already planned their wedding day and what they're going to wear, who's going, what they look like, where it's going to be when they're 14, right? And this is what I'm going to wear, and this is da, 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 da. But a lot of people don't actually fall in love. They fall in love with the idea of marriage, instead of falling in love with the person. That's your first mistake. Okay, fall in love with the person. Then things will take, you'll be more reassured about your decisions. I think your decisions are right, but you're missing that ingredient, babe.
Next question is from Sarah, who says, hello Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. When will I see, will I see the Aquarius this week, please? His work hours are long.
Sarah, hello baby. You got to see him soon because it's a birthday, isn't it? Aquarius. Well, you're right. He's not lying when he says that. Okay, Saturday. I think he's going to want a head to rest. A place to rest his head. His hat in his head. Saturday's looking good. Okay, don't put too much pressure on him. The guy's worn out already. He needs a vacation already. Okay, be gentle with him. Don't be so pressury. Okay, but he's going to come around and fall asleep on your shoulder. That's how I feel.
Okay, the next question is from Pocahontas, who says, hi Paul, Would my idea to change my current job be good, or do you see any good opportunities coming my way? Thanks and gratitude. Side notes, I'm seeing 11:11 so much these days.
That's good. That's good. Okay, when you do see that 11:11, okay, you know, we like to think that the angels are speaking to us. But I want you to take that 11:11 and say a prayer as soon as you see it and give it back, right? Okay, so Pocahontas, I know you probably are looking for an opportunity, okay, and you do need more money. I get that, okay. But right now, I don't see movement. I do see you looking, but the time isn't right for that. I need another 6 months before we start looking. And I think a lot of people starting new positions this time of the year. And maybe that's why there's not enough opportunities for you. This summer is prime time for you to move, but you need to stay for the first 6 months.
Next question is from Darcy or Darcy. Hi Paul, Happy New Year. Will I move into a new home this year? Right now I'm staying with my boyfriend's family.
What's the name?
Darcy or Darcy?
Darcy. Staying with the boy, that's hard, isn't it? Staying with the boyfriend, the mother-in-law and the... Oh. And you've always got to be in a good mood. You wake up in the morning, and you just got a headache and you just don't feel like it. Move into, it's money. That's the problem. You're there. I'm going to say another 2 months. If you worked your backside off, did overtime and borrowed, there's a possibility it could be within that time period. But I think in all fairness, next 2 months is probably the right time. But unless you can pull out, you know, some loans or some overtime, it's another little bit of time. But you know, try and not let them get on your nerves. Okay, they have opened their home to you. I know it's difficult, but try and be cool and polite. It's not long to go.
Last one on Instagram, then moving on to YouTube. Nokimov says, hi Paul,
Knock you what?
Nokimov.
Knock him off.
Hi Paul, anything please on the career job front, wondering if there's anything new.
New on the career job front. Okay. You will be moving this year. I want you to start thinking what you love doing rather than go for the money or just go for this. Because it makes it so much easier if you love what you're doing. Because then you can prosper. Any time after April sees movement for you. Okay, so definite movement. But in the meantime, find out what it is that you like doing. and we can tie that in, I think you're going to have a good career or good job, longevity at that job.
Okay, moving on to YouTube, starting all the way from the top. Our good friend Broddick says, "Hi Paul and Shay, great to see you both as usual, which makes for a happy Monday."
Did you have to say?
Very
Listen,
charming. Very charming.
listen. I've told you, time and time again. You are not allowed to say Happy Monday. It's not a thing. Okay? It's not a thing, and I don't know how many times I have to. It's like saying Happy 9:15. You see, it does not make sense. Happy.
Okay, let's get on with the questions.
Happy
please.
pancakes. It does not work.
Yes.
Stop.
Let's get on with the
Hold on.
questions, please. No.
I've lost. I'm just.
Broddick asks, "How are you both doing? Hope everything is great. Wondering what's ahead of me with the career front for this year."
Broddick, stay. Okay, wherever you are, stay. If that makes sense. There's a lot of excitement. A lot of people are going, I didn't like last year and last year's job. I'm sick and tired, so this year I'm going to... so a lot of people are moving, and just because they're a little bit spiteful, little bit want to get rid of 2022. So there's a lot of that going on. You know, as a consequence, there's not a lot of great opportunities. So in all the excitement, whatever you're doing, I want you to stay. Okay? Where you currently are. If you're not in any kind of employment, from March seems a good time to start looking. Nice to see you.
Next question is from Miriam. "Hello, respected Paul and Shay. My divorce case is in court. When will it finalise? Everything is stuck."
Stuck, Miriam. Hello. Just want to get it over with, don't you, babe? Understand. Okay. Okay, I think 2 postponements. And it's because of him. Oh wow, okay. You've got a fight on your hands. Postponement, and I don't know whether he wants to pay maintenance or alimony. That's the issue. He's trying to tease you, punish you. It should all be over. Depending on what country you are. Should be over by next month. Okay? But I've got 2 postponements. So I think you've had one. I think there's another one. But it should go through next month. Hang in there. Okay? You're already divorced here. Just remember that. The other thing is just a piece of paper. All right?
Next question is from Charlie. "Hi Paul, I asked you a few weeks ago, about Beza. You said she's just a friend. Any updates on a future relationship with me and her?"
Don't like what I said there, Charlie. I'll get you, that's fine. No, there's no update, Charlie. I do think that if it continues this way, and she doesn't find anybody else for the next 6 months, then we may be talking a different relationship. But as it stands right now, it's a friendship, sadly. So it all depends on if she's open to looking for somebody else. I don't know how serious she is about that. But friendship for now, Charlie. And I know you're feeling that's not the answer you want to hear. I know that. Okay, but be her friend. Okay. That's all for now.
Next question is from Yohimbe, who says, "Hi, Paul and Shay, good afternoon. Anything in regards to my health?"
Yohimbe. Yohimbe. Hello. Throat, chest. Stress. So I don't think you're sleeping, okay? But I don't think you're getting enough oxygen. I'm here. This is where I'm feeling it. Okay, so you need to exercise. Okay. Going for a walk. You don't have to run. You can if you want, but just a walk. Okay. And what I'm trying to do is get those nice hormones working, all those chemicals, the feel-good chemicals. You need to walk off your stress and get some more air in you. Okay? That is my issue with you. Too much stress, too much anger. So stop being cross and angry and walk it or run it off. You'll be fine.
We have a very sad update and question from Daria, who says, "Good evening, Paul and Shay. My grandmother passed away on the 28th of December. It was traumatizing because we couldn't meet her and she didn't get to speak her last words to anyone. Could you please try to channel if you can see if she's okay or if she has got anything to say? I'm going crazy with regrets."
No, Daria, do not go crazy. Okay. Sometimes the last words or the last visit can be so traumatic for us, where they're in pain, where they're screaming or crying, okay? And we're left with that terrible, terrible memory of them in agony. I think you have been protected from that trauma of a last visit, okay? And you may say, well, that's not right because I wanted to. No, it's not about you. It's about what's best for you. And if you were to be kept away from your grandmother, it's for good reason. It's not because you're selfish or because of this, that, and the other. It's because the powers that be didn't want you to see her in agony and see her like that. Okay? So, I think it was a good thing that you did not see her. Okay? You treasured your grandma. Okay? And she basically raised you. That's what's coming through. So those are the memories I want you to understand. You are loved. Still. I'm getting... was she buried in white and pink? That's coming through. White and pink. Whether it's flowers or what she was wearing. Okay. Please understand this. Okay. That you didn't go to those last moments does not affect her love for you. Okay. And there's a dog. I don't know why I'm getting a dog. Okay. Does not affect her love for you. So do not beat yourself up. You can grieve about the loss, but do not beat yourself up. That's what I'm channeling. It gets easier, babe.
Next question, onto a light note, is from Lemon, who says, I'm 18, will I land a job soon, and how will it be?
Lemon, hello. Yeah, you are going to land a job. Next month, February. I think you're about 7 weeks away from working. Okay, take it as an opportunity, whatever it is. Even if it's the food kitchen industry, okay? Take it, okay? Because what you want to do is build up your resume or your CV and your work experience. That's what's needed, okay? I would love you to look at something more serious down the line, and whether it's the military or the police or fire, that may be a nice outlet for you, Lemon. But next month you'll be working. It may well be the food industry. Okay, I don't know why that's coming through. It's going to be hard work, but you're earning your own money, okay? And you're building up experience, so go for it.
Next question is from Jess, who says, hi all, love reading please.
Love, Jess, hello baby. I wanted to know if the advert worked.
It worked.
Have you run it yet?
I ran it before we started the countdown. It worked perfectly.
Pretty soon, Jess. Pretty soon. And I had to check. Before March, I think you're going to have some interest. Some kissy kissy. Ooh. I would love to say before Valentine's Day, but I can't. Okay, I think it'd be after Valentine's Day. But kissy kissy forecast for you. Hang in there, get out there. Okay, and stop waiting for that other one. That one. Get out and about. You're gorgeous. I haven't seen you, but no, you're gorgeous. You're cute. You're like bubbly cute. So get out there. Be cute. Get somebody fresh and new. If you can go for somebody older, that would be good.
You know, every once in a while we get questions that we've never had on the show.
Seems like a touch.
Timmy asks, hi Paul, weird question. Should I worry about my feet?
Should you?
It's a good question.
Who else is going to worry about them? Should you worry about them? Okay, well, you should look after them. Okay. I do think you need to take better care of them. Okay. There's that, and you might think, well, you know, I shower and that. No, but I still think you should do a pedi. You know, a pedicure. There's nothing to be as long as they're kept neat and clean, okay, there's nothing to worry about. Do not think they're too big, okay?
Timmy says he's been working a lot.
Yeah. And if they ache, I have got them, I don't want to say smelling because that sounds terrible, doesn't it? But I need you to take care of them. If they are aching at the end of the day, okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to lie in your bed and then put your feet up against the wall, 45 degrees. Or lie on the floor, put your feet on your legs on the bed, 45 degrees, just 5 minutes. Let the blood come down. Okay, that's a great way of helping circulation. But do a pedicure. And there's some nice, I don't know where you are. If you're in the States, there's some nice Chinese people do it, don't they? The pedis in the States. Korean, Chinese, yeah, like that. Go for it.
We've got a very question from Rihanna who says, "Hi Paul, in the beginning of 2023, I just wonder, what do you see for me? I'm always in charge of my life and positive, but maybe I want a break, need some advice, ... I don't know, ...
How many dots?
Too many.
Rihanna. Rihanna. What was that first bit about 2023?
What do you see for her?
No, she said something else.
Always in charge of my life and positive, but maybe I want a break, need some advice, I don't know.
You see, you don't know. Okay. So you don't like surprises. All right? And that's the problem. Maybe that's your lesson, Rihanna. Okay? Is not to be in control so much. Okay? Because it's frustrating, firstly, always being controlled. You are. That's the problem. Too controlling. And you've got to know what's happening. It's kind of a little bit bossy. Because I want all things to be like this. I don't want to be surprised. Huh? That needs to change, my baby. Needs to change. So, your homework, okay, is let the world turn all by itself. You don't turn it. And the fun button is on 0. Okay, on 1. Right? And it should be on 10. So that needs to be turned up, dialed up. We need to start having more fun. And I don't mean to say you have to get wasted every weekend and hang out in bars. But there are things which can make you happy, and, you know, strumming a guitar, singing loud, dancing while you vacuum, walking to the shops instead of driving. A lot of things you can do, which we need to turn up your fun button, and that's my ... dots for you. Does that make sense? I've made you a cross, I know, because I've said that you're controlling and that. Stop it. Okay, just stop it. Your controlling is stifling your happiness. It's Tuesday, okay? And every Tuesday I have eggs, and there's no eggs. You know what I mean? What the hell, right? That's what I'm exaggerating, but making a point.
Next question from Jimmy, who says, wondering how my settlement case will go for my accident. They started with a lowball offer, so I'm wondering if my attorney would be able to give me more than that once it's said and done.
Okay, Jimmy. Well, that's indeed positive. You got that result. Well, messed up the cards. Sorry. So now we're going to try hold out for a better offer. Okay. Was lowballed. You're right. Okay, they're going to drag it out a little bit more. So if you're not desperate for the money, then drag it out or wait a little bit more. It's another 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks before they come back. And I don't know why I got 20 come through and 80. So anywhere in between may seem acceptable to you, right? But you've got a bit of a wait. But I think it's worth waiting for, fighting for.
Quite a distressing question from Jeanette, which you can take your time with. She says, "Hi Paul and Shane, my father is in the hospital for aspiration pneumonia. He also has brain cancer. He needs to get stable to start treatment. Will he? Sending blessings."
Jeanette, that's terrible. Terrible question to hear. Terrible situation that you're in. Okay, so they want to build up his oxygen and immune system. To say he's got a fight on his hands is an understatement, and I don't mean to casualize this in any shape or form. He's going to fight. So are the doctors. So is the treatment. It's going to be aggressive treatment on the breathing aspect, but it's got to be done. There's a problem over one eye, so any sacrifice to Dad's treatment is going to affect one eye. I can tell you that now. It's going to be, I can see him having surgery, and I can see him fighting. That's what I want to say. Do not give up on him yet. And remember this, Jeanette, all prayers are heard. Okay? Miracles happen, even in this day and age. You won't believe it, but they do. Okay? And love your dad as much as you can. Okay? Hate the disease, but love your daddy. And love the good Lord. Please, it's a test of faith, and very often we go, you know what, it's your fault, why you do this, right? We do that. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, ask for strength, courage and wisdom, and you'll get grace.
Very last question. Unfortunately, we can't take any more questions. Kira says, "Hello Paul, how will this semester at university be like for me? I resume classes tomorrow."
Kira, Cool. The semester this year. Good. That's the quick answer. It's going to be good. Okay, you're going to be working, my baby. So don't think it's going to be party. A lot of work this semester. However, it seems to fit you, this particular subject or this semester, the work seems to get to you. You seem to get to grips with it. It's quite smooth for you. Therefore, I love this semester for you. But get your head down and work, please.
And with that has been the Destiny Hour.
I can do this sometimes. Hello. Well, wow. I was going to say hello. Welcome to the Destiny Hour. That was quick. What happened?
Time went by quickly.
That was a quickie. Folks, I want to thank you. And I do not mean to casualize or make people feel that I'm rushing. It was just a busy night. Okay, if you did want more answers or more time, why don't you make an appointment? I do this full time. I'm in South Africa, so we're on CAT time. But I do this full time, 7 days a week. So if you did want more answers, it's very reasonable. Pay PayPal. We do it through WhatsApp. You can do that. If somebody needs, why don't you share us? That may help somebody. Shay, I want to thank you for your efforts, particularly with the stream and the programming. Folks, get on with this year. You make the difference to this year. Okay? You make the difference. And how you do that is by altering your perception. What do you want? Go and get it, folks. See you next week.